Throwaway Relationship with one of my 20s, mentors 50s. It's become awkward ever since I realised I was being taken advantage of. I don't want this post to be too personally identifying, so I'll try to keep it general. There's this guy who's been a mentor to me for the past 2 years. We met through some of the work I did in university, although he was never my professor, and struck up a very friendly relationship that consisted of going on long walks and having engaging discussions. For the first year of knowing him, things were great. Then he essentially asked me if I wanted to help him with one of his personal projects. Sort of a just as friends type deal. No paperwork involved. I was no longer a student at this point. He made it seem like I would only be doing some occasional high-level brainstorming. So I agreed, because I'm a doormat and a people-pleaser. Fast forward several months, and I basically find myself doing unpaid secretarial-type work and attending irrelevant meetings, because I can't say no for the life of me. I was able to withdraw from this work due to a personal crisis that I'm still dealing. During the downtime that followed, I was able to talk to some of my other mentors and family friends and realize just how inappropriate this relationship was and how I was being taken advantage of. The problem, though, is that this guy has no clue I feel this way. Although he hasn't asked me to do any more work for him, he's been very pushy with trying to talk to me, and clearly wants our old relationship back because he enjoys my company. The situation is killing me because he's a very friendly guy, and I do think he genuinely cares about my well-being and is concerned for me. I also feel like this is all my fault, because not only did I encourage such a personable relationship, which was never a problem prior to this work situation, but I also gave him the impression that I didn't have a problem with this volunteer arrangement. For a few months now, I've basically been kicking the can down the road. I don't feel comfortable confronting him and telling him my true feelings, because I feel like it might burn the bridge. I can't seem to get the space I need, though, when he's constantly texting and emailing me. This situation is a mess, and I could really use some advice. I'm a very guilt-ridden person and feel horrible about the way things have developed, and feel even worse about the fact that he seems to be completely and utterly clueless about. Too long, don't read. I had an extremely personable relationship with a faculty member who became a mentor to me, allowed myself to get roped into a work-for-free situation where I was being taken advantage of, and now feel awkward because my feelings have changed, while he seems to be blissfully ignorant. You clearly need to stop this for your own well-being. If you really are trying to save face and make his feelings the priority, which they shouldn't be, why don't you say I can't continue helping you with this project? It's been fun / wish you the best / good luck. Wanna hang out for lunch on this date? Just make it very casual and breezy while making it clear you want to continue relationship. If he's surprised or asks why, you just say simply, clearly and honestly, that you didn't understand how large of a time commitment this would be. You didn't. The duration of the project you didn't. Or with or without your personal crisis, I found especially with you can't keep this up and have to firmly bow out. But thanks for the experience. If this is him being ignorant and just putting a friend to work, not realizing how rude he's being, he should be chill about you being done. If he puts up a fight and doesn't respect your boundaries, then you have confirmation that this isn't just him being a ditz and forgetting what a massive ass he's asking you to this for free, but consciously taking advantage of you at your detriment and to his gain. But honestly, regardless of his response, I hope you are able to sincerely reflect that this is messed up and irresponsible of him, and irresponsible of you and your life to let this happen to you. You were your own best advocate, and you failed yourself here. Do better to yourself. If he fusses and whines, you say I was excited to help you as a friend and have the opportunity to work on a project in this field, but I'm feeling burned out and honestly a little taken advantage of. I really appreciate our relationship, and this is affecting both my well-being and my feelings towards our friendship, and I don't want either to soar. So I'm sorry to say I can't participate anymore, but let's hang soon. Sis and O's. If he centers himself when he responds and cries about it, this is all about him. Not you, not your friendship, and I hope you take the opportunity to set boundaries and stick up for yourself. I wish I had learned to do it for myself earlier. So do me and future you a favor and start practicing. The best thing to do is just suck it up, explain that you feel that this is no longer an appropriate mentorship for you. Then give the reasons why. This conversation can easily happen via email. I understand this is going to be really hard, but at some point, being assertive is a skill you will need to develop. You may as well start now. The problem, though, is that this guy has no clue I feel this way. Maybe he has some clue. He's been very pushy with trying to talk to me and has been violating boundaries, even though I've told him about the personal crisis I'm going through, and clearly wants our old relationship back because he enjoys my company, or maybe he enjoys the free labor. This situation is killing me because he's a very friendly guy, and I do think he genuinely cares about my well-being and is concerned for me. I have my doubts. It seems to me like you've realized he was taking advantage of you. You don't like it, but you're still worried about his feelings. This is like me letting my cat scratch the furniture, because I know her feelings will be hurt if I don't let her. That would be pretty ridiculous, right?